Hello, Daniel. What are you looking at?
Ofe onugbu.
Yes, you are looking at onugbu. My son, I want to tell you a very deep story that every father, every Igbo father, is supposed to tell his children. Remember, you are one of the children that Chukwu has blessed me with. And I have the responsibility to let you know our full history. By the way, who are we?
We are Igbos or Israelites.
You got it correctly. That's who we are. We are the children of Israel. So many years ago, thousands of years ago, in fact, we were living in the land of Egypt because our original land then, the land of Canaan, was not having rain. But that was not even the primary reason why we had to relocate to the land of Egypt. One of our ancestors, Joseph, became the prime minister of Egypt, and he asked our father, our patriarch, Jacob. Patriarch means great ancestor. This Jacob was the grandson of the great man called Abraham. He asked him to relocate the entire family to Egypt, where he was prime minister. And when we got there, he took care of us very well. But people die with time. With time, that generation died. And somebody came to become the ruler of Egypt. Something, what, when they say ruler, a modern term is president. Who did not know that Joseph? So he began to oppress us. It was us he was oppressing because your ancestors are yourselves. Remember the other day, I hope you will remember the other day when I asked you if you learned about my brother Chukuma who died. When you responded that you were told the story of Chukuma, I was happy that you knew that uncle, that you knew about that uncle you did not meet. Because he's one of your ancestors. You are supposed to know his story. So, this Pharaoh came and began to oppress our people, began to oppress us, made our lives very, very bitter. At a stage, there was nothing he did not think of doing to us. He even wanted to destroy us as a people, to kill all our first sons. Our people cried unto God, unto Chukwu. Remember, Chukwu is our God. When things get very difficult, we must call unto him first, before anything. They cried unto Chukwu. And what did Chukwu do? Chukwu resolved to save our people. So he sent a very important prophet, Unyamuma, called Moses. And through Moses, God did a lot of wonderful things, great things. He shook the nation of Egypt to pieces. Egypt agreed to let us go. One of the things that Chukwu commanded our ancestors to do on the night we would leave Egypt was to eat very bitter leaf, very bitter herb. Dan, from what you know, is it normal for people to want to eat bitter things?
No.
In your school, do people normally want to, people normally ask for bitter food?
No.
It is unique to us. From what you know about onugbu, in fact, you told me it's your best soup.
Yes.
People can only be eating bitter things if they received the order to eat it from somebody they must obey. Otherwise, people will look for sweet things. All your friends that are not Igbos or Israelites, do they eat bitter things?
No.
But from your experience as an Igbo, Igbos enjoy bitter food
Yes.
because Chukwu told us to eat it. So Chukwu told us to, you are too young, you won't know the dish we call ngwongwo. Do you know ngwongwo?
No.
Do you know goat head?
Yes.
Ngwongwo was eaten on that night with bitter herbs. Do you know the Igbo soup called otazi?
No.
You know only onugbu. Ngwongwo, otazi, and onugbu. Otazi is also very bitter, like onugbu. So from that moment, we began to eat it. Why am I telling you this story? You will tell your own children this story.
Yes.
One day, when I'm no longer around, you'll be the head of the family, you know?
I know.
You will tell your children will tell their children that this is who we are. We are the children of Israel. This is the reason why we are eating onugbu. When people are looking for only the sweet things of life, we take the bitter things. So, thank you for participating in this episode.
You're welcome.
Thank you. This is a story you will also tell other children that will be born into our family. Thank you. You can now take your leave.